Hi everyone, this is Board Games and Bourbon. I'm Glenn Flaherty, and right now I want to talk about tiny towns, and specifically I want to talk about the 1 and 6 player experience here. Now I'll tell you how it plays in a second, but what I want to tell you is a brief summary of what it does and what it owes itself to. Now in this game you're building a little land here, you're putting patterns, you're putting buildings down, and in that sense what it does is it owns a lot of its influence to Patchwork, the phenomenal game that came out not too long ago. Now, if that game had any shortcomings, Patchwork, it was that it was only 2 players. It didn't have a solo experience. It didn't have 3, 4, 5, 6. And this does. But what Patchwork led the way in was having a jovial, effervescent quality. Now, some other games have tried to have the multiplayer Patchwork experience, like Cottage Garden, Indian Summer, and even Cosmic Encounters, Mining Colony. But those games took themselves more seriously. Tiny Towns continues to bring that vibrance and that ease of play. For that reason, it is a great game to get. I highly recommend it, especially for the solo play, which is basically no difference than playing with other people because it provides a deck of cards similar to what you would find in Catan. So let me now show you how it plays. All right, everyone. So what I have set out here is a solo game of Tiny Towns. Now, just a little caveat on the 6 player. The reason it's good for 6 player and solo players, they play almost identically. 6 is great because, you know, in my age bracket especially, people are coming over in couples. It's not so hard that you can't play it while you're having wine and having fun. But even as a solo person, it plays so well, you're going to want to do it multiple times in a row because it's so cool seeing your score get higher. And the other people in the game are represented by this deck of cards here. Okay, so this is kind of like Catan in that there are different resources that are going to come out. You have, now I always call them the red, yellow, and all that stuff. The proper names are that we have a brick resource, we have a glass resource, we have a wood resource, we have a stone resource that just fell over, and we have a wheat resource. Okay, now you don't know when they come out, but you do know that they will be coming out. That is a little different than with other players because, you know, should you be playing with real humans, you might get totally hosed. And the multiplayer element means you need to not only be cognizant of what you're doing here, you have to be cognizant of what other people are doing so that you can stay on the ball. Here, you know what's more predictable, you just don't know when it's coming out. Now, as an ordinary, I have all the buildings laid out here, and I have, what do they do for me? Well, okay, I have my own personal tower here, and what I have to do to build my tower is I have to put this resource shape on my board. If I did that, I get 2 points. Empty squares in your town are worth 0 instead of -1. They're normally a detriment to you. A theater says you're going to get 1 point if you build this, and you place it down. And when I place my building, it just has to be in one of the squares I use to build it. I'm going to get 1 point, and for every other unique building type in the same row and column as the yellow, okay, 1 point. Okay, so it gives all my other buildings a point. And every one of these have a special conditions. Of course, the interesting thing about the game is first you start with this tabula rasa, okay, but as the game goes on and you're introducing cubes, you're not only able to build, you're introducing scoring criterion, or criteria if there's multiple, and at the same time, you're constricting where you can build in the future. So the scoring is becoming more complicated. The surface area you have is becoming constricted. So there is this battle there, and it's a really, really interesting battle that's really won everyone over as I played it. Okay, so what does a round look like for the solo game? Okay, so I'm going to say, you know, pretty much the standard move is you want to build a cottage, right? So a cottage needs yellow, blue, and red. And if I build this, I'm going to get 3 points. Yes, if it's fed. How do you feed it? You have to feed it using a farm. The farm is 2 yellows, 2 browns, and it says this will feed 4 buildings anywhere in your town. So these are kind of symbiotic. Again, that symbiotic relationship is really important in the game. Okay, you have to keep an eye out for that. All right, well, I'm going to go here. I'm going to pull my glass. I'm going to build it. I'm going to put a blue. I'm a big fan of corners. I'm going to put it right there. Put that card in the bottom of the deck, and now I pick something else out. And now I'm just going to pick from those 3. So now I'm going to say yellow. All right, but when I build my yellow, When I'm building these things, it can be the same design, mirrored, flipped, whatever you want to call it. The yellow is great because that can actually help me with farms, inns, cathedrals, and you need to multi-layer your gameplay and what's going to be built. You have to plan a few steps ahead, and you have to be agile in case things don't go your way. Okay, so I pull that, I build another one, another wheat comes out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my yellow there because maybe now I can head towards building my farm, okay? But now my farm needs brown, of which I don't have, and my cottage needs red, which I don't have, so I might want to hedge my bets further. You know what I could do? I could build my cathedral. 1, 2, and I could put my gray there. So if I put my gray here, take that gray, I just used it, put that on the bottom, put a new resource card out. I've now built my cathedral. I'm going to take those 3 away. My cathedral can go on any one of the 3 of those. I'm going to place it right there. And I got to tell you, it looks really cool when you have your actual perspective, but I'm laying them out just so the camera can pick it up. So that says I'm going to get 2 points, and now no empty space will be worth a negative point, which essentially not being worth a negative is a plus. So I have at least 2, could be more. It might even behoove me at this point to not fill up my board because, you know, if I don't fill up the rest of the board, I'm going to have 15 plus 2, 17. Honestly, I don't score too much higher than that anyway. Okay, but it's built. I could even put multiples of those out if I wanted, but I don't think that would behoove me. Okay, I have this. Let's try it again. I'm going to take a glass, put it on the bottom. Now I got the red. So I just built my glass, put that there. Red is on the board. I have blue. I have yellow. Okay, I need to put red. I'm going to take red, put it on the bottom. I'm put red there, replace. And now that I have this pattern that emulates my cottage, I'm going to take that off. And that's going to go there. I'm going to put my cottage on the board. Okay, so now I have 3 points here. So I have a possibility of 2 plus extras, 3 here. But now it has to be fed by the farm. So how do I get the farm? Well, let's go for the wheat. I'm going to take the wheat. I'm going to put it on the bottom. That's a yellow. I'm going to put it there. I have another yellow. I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to hedge my bets, kind of put it there. Put this here. I need brown. Yeah. Immediately, I got the wood. Good. All right. I'm going to put the wood here. And the next one is another wood. Gosh, man, everything's going my way, man. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. And now I have, and let me replace that. Okay. The farm. And now I have my farm built. And I like things to the edges. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to build my farm. Okay, so I immediately have, actually, I have some shapes that are kind of L's. You don't know this point. If I put it here, I could fit a T-bone in there, but if I put it here, I could fit a T-bone here. I guess at this point you don't know. This is the battle of the game. So I'm going to put it there, and now it'll feed up the 4. So now it behooves me to keep building cottages because every cottage that goes out is worth 3, and that's worth a lot. Okay, so let's keep on going really fast. I'm going to build a brick. I'm going to knock everything over because that's one of my favorite habits. I'll put it right there because I'm trying to build that L, put that out. I know that the glass is needed. I'm going to take that. If that's my red, I need that, so I would need yellow there. And yes, my wheat, my yellow came out because almost done. Put that right there. And now I have built my second cottage. Okay, and I need to replace that. Okay, so now I have 2 points. I have 6 points. I'm up to 8. Is this worth anything itself? No. That really just helps with the other buildings. Okay, but now I have these colors. It says on the fountain, it says get 2 points if this is adjacent to another fountain. This fountain here. I need brown and gray. 3 points here, if not in a row or column with another inn. Well, I got 3 points there. Do I want a lot? This takes up 2. Let's give me 4 points. This takes up 3 for 3. So it's a 1-to-1 relationship on the squares. It doesn't really matter. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do here? 2 points for every negative square. 1 point if I build a theater, 1 point for each other unique building. Well, so far I only have 2. I have 3 unique buildings, so that's worth 3. So if I build that right now, that would be worth 3 points. Unique building or whatever includes itself. Have a look at the rules. That'd be worth 4. That might be worth it. Well, I already have 3 out of the 4, so let's just do that. I'm going to take my wood with my gnarled fingers. I'm going to pick up that wood. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, and then I'm going to replace it. And I'm going to take this other wood, and I'm going to place my wood here. And I'm going to replace it. And I'm going to take my stone, and I'm going to put my stone in the middle. And I'm really hoping for a blue. Bam! My goodness me. Is this like magic? Is this alchemy? Hold on, I didn't put that on the right side. That goes down there. Go ye. Gonna be a brick. And I put my blue there. And okay, so now I can build my theater. I'm gonna put those over there. I actually just like seeing all the different colors too. So now that's gonna go there. Boomsies. What can I do now? Okay, now I really want to get some unique buildings. So now it behooves me kind of to build this inn. The inn will not only be worth 3 points, now it's going to be worth 4 because the theater will give it a unique score. But it doesn't need 2 reds. The temple, all right, well, look at this. I already have 3 of the colors for the temple. Let's do it. It's worth 4 points if it's adjacent to 2 or more fed cottages, which now is an indication of where I need to build it. Okay, let's go for it. So I'm going to take a brick off the board. I'm going to say it's right there. I'm going to replace it. I'm going to take a brick, put that on the bottom. And I'm going to build it there. It's getting tight here, buddy. I'm going to take my stone. I'm going to put my stone over here, hoping a blue comes out. Oh, I have no blue. What I need to do is I need to build a cottage. Cottage is going to need a yellow. But here's the deal. If I build my temple and I put it here, I would have to begin my cottage over here so it could touch 2. Okay, so I'm going to put a yellow, and I'm going to place my yellow, if I can pick these up, because I love destroying my cards, over here, hoping I can build this first. Uh-oh. Okay, I have a shared red. Doesn't really help me. My goodness me. Okay. Breathe, Glenn. Okay, I'm going to take a wood, and I'm going to try to build a fountain over here. Push that out of the way. Okay, I got my glass. I'm going to take my glass, and my glass is going to go right here. And what that has done is it's allowed me to build my temple. My temple is going to go in one of the squares right here. And I'm really hoping to build my cottage over here. So the cottage needs a red, and the green is kind of going to be the fulcrum, or I shouldn't say green, I should say blue. That goes there. Drat. So I really need blue there. I have 2 yellows and I have brown. Where am I going to put it? My goodness. I don't need another farm. The fountain, I'm going to try for the fountain because it says if you have 2 fountains next to each other, you're going to get 2 points. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is getting dreary. Well, I'm going to try to build it the other way. I'm going to take this brown. I'm going to put it over here. That way I can at least build a fountain somewhere. Okay, I have my stone. That's okay. I'm going to take my stone, and the stone is going to go over here. And I've built my stone. I'm going to turn this into a lake right there, or a fountain. But now I have my blue. So I'm going to take my blue, my glass. I'm going to put my glass right there. Now that has, if I'm understanding the pattern correctly, built my cottage. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to put my cottage. Oh, I need another cottage bit on the board, which means I have to get this bag. Try to only put out enough that I need. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so now I have already helped my temple be worth 4 points. Okay, I have this here. What I really need to do now is I need to get a gray so I can build another fountain. Okay. Okay, unique buildings too. I still get 1 point if I can build my inn. I have my yellow. I'll try to put that on here. I will put that there. I need a gray, a stone to build my inn. And I need my, I guess I could build my blue there. yellow, gray, blue, and I can have my thing. Yeah, so I'm going to take my blue, my glass. I really should use the proper word, shouldn't I? Okay, so I'm going to put my blue here, and I've now built my inn. I'm going to take that, put that over here. My inn is built. It is green. The inn will give me 3 points, if not in a row or column with another inn. Well, fine, I won't build another inn. That takes care of that for me. We're really getting tight on space here. I need to start building different things. What has yet to be built? I have the red, I have the orange, I have the yellow, I have the green. I guess the warehouse is the only thing I haven't built. 1, 2, 3, 4 across. I don't even have room to build that. There's no way I'm going to build that. That is a tragedy. What can I build here? I have reds and yellows. Let's go for another cottage because it's worth 3 points. So I'm going to take my red. I'm going to put it on the bottom. And I'm going to put my red as one of the corners here. I'm going to put my yellow right here because I'm trying to build it. Please, blue. Ah, there is no blue. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my stone. I'm going to put my stone right here. And now I have built my fountain. Oh my goodness me. I didn't get it. Well, I'll build another one. That's okay. I'll build another one. I'll put my gray here. And now I have built another fountain. That's okay. Not looking bad. I got my brown. What can I hope? I'm going to put my brown down here, hoping I can build another fountain. So I'm going to put that there. Let's take this out of the way. I finally got my blue. I'm going to take my glass. See, you can see the turns in the game go really rapidly too. I'm going to take that away. I'm going to build yet another cottage. Now, this is the last cottage that's going to be worth anything when I build it. I'm going to put that there. I have reds and I have yellows. And what can I do here? There's really nothing I can do. Maybe I can build more fountains. Nothing's really good. I'm going to put my brick here. I'm going to put a red. Something else comes out. I have a brown. Not really going to help me. I can try. I'm going to put my brown there. Give me something. Oh, my goodness me. Not a single thing I could use. Well, all right. We'll just pull the brown, and I'll put it right here. Okay, so now that that's done, I have to take off all the cubes that are blank squares. They're going to go right over there, and now I'm going to do the scoring. So, starting here. With the warehouses, I have scored 0 for warehouses. For the cottages, it says 3 points if it is fed, and I have a farm that feeds 4. So 3, I'm going to get 12 points. Now it's going to go over here, and that is going to be the temple. The temple says I get 4 points if it is adjacent to 2 or more fed buildings, which it is. So I'm going to get 4 points. Then it's going to go over to the inn, which says 3 points if not in a row with another one. That is true. Then we go to the yellow, which is going to be the theater. Theater says 1 point for each other unique building. Okay, so not this one. So I have something unique here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. I'm going to give that to me. It says here for the fountain, 2 points if it's adjacent to another fountain. Yes, 1. Yes, 2. Yes, 3. I get 6 points. And then it says for my tower here, it says I will get 2 points for that, and I do not get negative points for empty squares. Therefore, my empty squares are worth nada. And my total there is going to be 12, 16, 19, 25, 31, 33. Okay, and that's how you score the game. It's actually quite involved in a fun little puzzle and plays pretty quickly, and I like to play it 3 times in a row. Anyway, that is Tiny Towns. I hope you like that game. I really encourage you to get it. Everyone seems to like it, and it's very colorful. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I can't wait to hear from you, and have a great day, okay? Bye.